It all can be pretty much, in my mind, traced back to there's been this either a lack of, or they've had conversations, but they haven't worked out. And there's been a lack of being able to have what I call critical conversations. So I want to kick off right there. In your mind, what's a critical conversation? And as humans, why the bloody hell are we so reluctant to have them?
When it comes to critical conversations, what makes it a critical conversation? They're conversations that need to be had. They are conversations that are high stakes, which basically means that there's a lot at stake at the end of this conversation, depending on what happens, what the outcome is, how it moves forward. They're highly emotional, and they have a varying of opinions. They're the major things that actually define what a critical conversation is. And so when we look at these, and we look at these amongst family dynamics, and to be honest, it's one of the most common conversations I have with my clients as well, is how do I have this conversation? How do I move through to this? How do I bring this up? What do I do if this, or I've tried this and it hasn't worked? And so you then ask the second question of, okay, well, why the bloody hell does this even happen? And there's so many variances to this. Number one, we're all human. And by being human, that means that we are also running our own what we call filter systems. So we all uniquely see the world through our own lens, like our own set of glasses. And every single person, just like a fingerprint, has their own way that they view the world. So they have their own beliefs, they have their own emotions, they have their own memories, they have their own language, they have their own values, all of these different things that make up the human mind. And so when we come into conversations, or when we even before we get there, because the question was like, why do we avoid them? It's because it can be because of a number of things. Number one, we want to avoid it because we're the type of person who doesn't want to upset others. We're the type of person who also feels like if I say something, I'm going to say the wrong thing, and maybe I'm going to singe someone's eyebrows off and completely ruin the relationship, which leads us to fear. The biggest thing that we as humans are looking for is connection. And if something threatens our connection with another human, then it feels really risky. And some people are more adverse to relationships and some people are less. So what do I mean by that? Basically, what I'm saying is that some people are more task orientated and some people are more relationship. And so depending on your personality or your behavioral profile will depend upon how deeply you avoid them or how swiftly you enter into them. So fear is a huge component. The other one is also, what is the unspoken expectation or rules within a family? So some families have rules like, I would never approach my parents about this. I would never say that to anybody. And I think one of the other crucial components is that sometimes we just don't know how to say it. Critical conversations, unless it's been modeled, taught, experienced a lot, or you've actually gone to bring that information into your life, it's a skill set that we just don't know how to have. And so therefore, when it comes to it, we kind of have this little freeze moment where we think, you know what, if I say this, I don't even know where to start. And so therefore we just say nothing at all.